Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Okay, good afternoon everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about English, world Englishes. So as you know, English is a global language, which means most of people in the world can speak English. Most of people in the world learn English. And many people in the world speak English at least as their second language. Okay. So, besides English, there are also 4 top languages, including English. So there are top 5 languages. There are top languages, 5 top languages. There are Spanish, English, Mandarin, Hindi, and Russian. This is not in order. So if we're gonna put them in order, the first is Mandarin. Mandarin is at the top of these rankings because of China's population. China, as you know, is the most populous country with the biggest population in the world. And Mandarin is the national language, so that's why all of people in China can speak Mandarin. And this data, about this top 5 language, also includes people who speak Mandarin as their second language, which means it's not only about Chinese native speaker, but also people who learn Mandarin in America, in Europe, and the other countries in the other continents. Okay, after Mandarin is English. English is the second after Mandarin as the most widely spoken language in the world. And after English is Hindi. Why is Hindi number 3rd? Because of India's population. It has the same reason as Mandarin. As you know, India is the second largest population, has second largest population in the world. It's the second most populous country in the world after China. So the Hindi is also spoken by Indian people who live in America, who live in Europe, England, and the other countries outside India. And then after Hindi is Spanish. Spanish is number 4. It's the 4th most widely spoken language in the world. Because Spanish is not only spoken in Spain, but also in other countries like Argentina and Mexico, Venezuela, Colombia, Cuba, especially most of them in American continent, And the last is Russian, and it's because of Russia's population as well. Okay? But out of these top 5 languages, English is the most popular, and English is more popular than Mandarin. And why is that? Because English is spoken in all 5 continents. English is spoken by people who live in Asia, who live in Europe, Africa, Americas, and Australia. So that's why English is considered as the global language, even beating Mandarin as the most popular language. Okay, do you know on what percentage English is widely spoken by people in the world? So according to British Council, this is an old data in 2000. So they released this data in 2000. According to British Council, 1 out of 5 people in the world speak English. So at least it's about 20% of people in the world speak English. And the other fact is there are more than 1.5 billion people are learning English worldwide. And do you know? It's about 66, even more than 66 of the world scientists read in English, which means from all of world scientists in this world, there are about 66% of them who learn, study, read all of the sources, the books they learn in English. And more than 68% of websites in this world are written in English. So this is more than the other websites which are not written in English. And did you know it's about more than 75% of world's mail is written in English, which means many people in this world, even though they're not English native speakers, even though they're not from English-speaking countries, but when they email someone from the other countries, they prefer English. They prefer English rather than their native language. This is because of the globalization. People understand each other by English. And about 80% of the world's electronically stored data or electronically stored information is written in English. 80%, which means only 20% of the world's electronically stored information are written in other languages besides English. And there are also about 350 million native English speakers. And there are more than 1 billion non-native English speakers. So if we compare, so it's about 1 divided into 3 divided into 1 and 3. So about one is people who speak English, 3 is people who don't speak English. People who speak English as their first language, and 3 is people who speak English or people who are not English native speakers. Okay, so we're going to be talking about people who speak English as their first language. Where do they live? Where do they live? In what countries they live? So according to Kahru, Kahru is an Indian linguist. He divided English-speaking countries into 3 circles. The first is inner circles, second is outer circle, and the last is developing, expanding circles. So we're going to start talking about inner circles. So what is inner circle? Inner circle is countries where people speak English as their first language. English-speaking countries. What are they? They are United Kingdom, USA, New Zealand, Australia, South Africa, Canada, Ireland. So these are countries, English-speaking countries, where the people speak English as their first language, and English is a first national language. So this is considered as inner circle, according to Kahru. Second is outer circle. What is outer circle? Outer circle is countries which use English as their second language or as official language. Countries who used to be colonized by British or American. So American and English affected them in their language. So many vocabularies in their language are mixed with English. What are these countries? These outer circle countries are like Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, India. So these countries used to be colonized by American or British. Most of them mostly British Empire. So that's why many people who live there can speak English, and they mix English with their language in their vocabularies. So this outer circle is influenced by imperialism or colonialism. And then the last is expanding circle. What is expanding circle? In expanding circle, English is used in some contexts by some professionals. So these countries were never colonized by British or American, or they were never colonized at all, or they used to be colonized by other countries, not English speaking countries, but non-English speaking countries like Indonesia. Indonesia used to be colonized by Dutch Kingdom and Japanese Empire. So that's why Indonesia is considered as expanding circle, where Indonesian people, most of them don't speak English except some professional in some context. And like Korea, China, Nigeria, Egypt, Taiwan, Russia, Zimbabwe, Israel, Japan, and the others, and so on. So these countries are considered as expanding circle, according to Kahoot. So where people use English in some contexts, not all of them can speak English, just a few of them can speak English. And like English is used by some professional like pilots, travel agents, researchers, doctors, scientists, computer programmers, teachers. For example, teachers who teach English, teachers who studied English in university. So, of course they can speak English. Of course they know English more than the other people, because they learn English in their school and university, and they teach it to people. And then like pilots is used to fly to the other countries, fly all over the world, so he must be able to speak English. And like scientists is usually handle science in English, and the other professionals who use English in some context. Okay, so from this is the last of this circle according to Kahoot. So that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you can learn and understand my explanation. And thank you so much. That's all from me. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.